All right, boys and girls, we have breaking news. Breaking news indeed from ABC News that Joe Biden signs executive order because none of these asshats can do anything legitimately by the vote. I will remind you. Signs executive order aimed at protecting abortion access nationwide. Now, if you go to this article, you will notice that the comments section has been turned off. No one is allowed to comment on this article at this current time. It is around noon 30 on July 8th. The ABC News reporting through MSN.com. 2 weeks after Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade, President Joe Biden signed an executive order aimed at protecting access to abortion nationwide despite its efforts by some states to outlaw or severely restrict it. Kamala Harris and the Health and Human Services Secretary Xavier Becerra, I'm going to assume that name is pronounced, and Biden decried the court's decision as extreme and totally wrong. And then we get some sob story about a 10-year-old girl who was a rape victim and forced to travel out of state, despite the fact that repeatedly on this channel, we're going to emphasize the point that nearly every state with these abortion restriction laws make exemptions already for rape, incest, health of the mother, so on and so forth. Nearly everyone has those exemptions. The tall tale that a 10-year-old girl as a rape victim needed or was forced to travel out of state is bullshit. It is bullshit. It is a lie. This 10-year-old girl was made to cross state lines to get to get an abortion for clicks. And that is horrifying that the Democrats made that happen. He says, imagine being that little girl. Yeah, no one made that happen. And by the way, it's not the conservatives in the nation promoting that our pedophile elite members have sex with 10-year-olds. That's not the conservatives. So fuck you, Joe Biden, for allowing that to happen. Because Ghislaine Maxwell, may her soul rest in peace, sometime this month, surely. The executive action comes as Biden faces pressure from his fellow Democrats to take a more forceful action against the democratic and legislative wills of the people in the respective states they live in, especially since the decision was handed down by the High Court in June 24th, was leaked early May, so they've had time to prepare for this. His order largely finalizes what has already been announced by the administration, including instructions to the Justice Department to make sure women can travel out of state for abortion care. It's the abortion railroad. The federal government is now expediting your ability and your power to terminate the pregnancy growing in your womb, which, by the way, if you weren't able to do, you'd find some way of loving it anyway. Because these women, if they're actually forced to carry the term, they don't have the ovaries to adopt, as we've just gone over today. The order addresses the elevated risk for patients, providers, and clinics, which includes efforts to protect mobile clinics. Mobile clinics, you mean illegal piracy? Abortion on the high seas, on the high roads? The abortion caravan cutting through the heartland of Texas? Ooh, that that would spark conflict. If the good people of Texas spotted an abortion caravan cutting through the state, there will be gunfire. Good God. Protect mobile clinics that have been deployed to state borders to offer care for out-of-state patients. So abortion caravans, camping out outside of the more conservative states, shall we say. Biden's action, the White House said, directs Attorney General Merrick Garland and the White House counsel to convene volunteer lawyers and organizations with Soros-backed money and NGO funds, courtesy of the World Economic Forum, no doubt, to encourage robust legal representation of patients, providers, and third parties lawfully seeking and offering reproductive health care services throughout the country and depriving men of their rights to their children as well. Because, well, you've taken men's choice away now, haven't you? Biden has also said that he'll provide leave for federal workers traveling for medical care. The government will join Amazon and Tesla in funding taking your travel to get an abortion. Have no fear. And could set an example for private companies to do the same. No, the private companies set the example for you, as in the next paragraph. Amazon, Starbucks, and other corporations like Tesla. I'm just going to keep throwing Tesla out there because it's such a fucking slap in the face. Get Elon Musk is a man with, what is it, 6, 8 kids? The fucking hypocrisy, the gall of Tesla, of all fucking people, have already announced expanded healthcare benefits to pay for their employees' travel fees if they're seeking an abortion across state lines, a la Rittenhouse style, and the procedure is unavailable near where they live. Biden is also ordering the Department of Health and Human Services to take additional action to protect and expand access to medication, abortion, emergency contraception, and IUDs, which, unironically, no one is stopping the emergency contraception and IUDs. No one's doing that. It's just the killing of the human baby that we're concerned about. The agency is instructed to increase outreach and public education efforts regarding access to reproductive healthcare services, abortion included, to get reliable information to the public, meaning please step on down, courtesy of Daddy Government and Uncle Sam, to step on to the abortion caravan. We are coming through to your town this week, this month, at whatever time we so damn well please, because for some odd reason we are obsessed with replacing your population with illegal immigrants to depress your wages and completely demolish your quality of life for the next 5 years, as if oil prices aren't doing that already. So, I'm not going to go any further into this. This is the breaking news. This is what is going on. It is pretty pretty depressing that they're already doing this. But what can be expected? Baby killer's got a baby kill, right? As always, guys, stay calm and God bless. Bye-bye.